Nature holds many secrets, but few are as captivating as the journey of the monarch butterfly, a delicate creature about to attempt the impossible.
As the days grow shorter and the air turns crisp, an ancient biological clock triggers deep within them.
They can feel the winter approaching. To stay here would mean certain death from the freezing cold.
Before they leave, they must feast. Nectar provides the essential lipid reserves needed to power their tiny wings for thousands of kilometers.
One by one, they lift off. Not just a few, but millions across the continent begin to stir.
Their destination is a place they have never seen. A specific forest in Mexico, thousands of kilometers away.
Guided by the position of the sun and the magnetic pull of the Earth, they navigate with precision that baffles scientists.
They only fly during the day, using the sunlight to guide their path and warm their flight muscles.
At night, they must rest. They gather in trees, huddling together for safety and warmth against the cooling air.
The morning sun is their alarm clock. As soon as their wings reach the right temperature, the journey continues.
They cross borders without passports, traversing highways, cities, and vast farmlands. Their path takes them through human environments, where obstacles are plenty and nature is fragmented.
The wind is not always their friend. Strong gusts challenge their fragile frames, forcing them to expend precious energy.
Storms pose a lethal threat. Rain can weigh down their wings, rendering them unable to fly. They must find shelter quickly. A heavy downpour can be catastrophic for these lightweight travelers.
Resilience is key. As soon as the danger passes, they dry their wings and resume their mission.
The Great Plains offer a banquet. These way stations of wildflowers are critical for refueling. With every stop, they play a vital role in the ecosystem, pollinating the very plants that sustain them. Predators are everywhere. Birds and insects see them as a slow-moving meal.
But they have a defense. Their bright orange color is a warning sign to predators. I am poisonous. They follow geographic features like rivers and mountain ranges, creating a funnel effect as they move south.
To save energy, they soar on warm air currents called thermals, gliding for kilometers without flapping a wing.
Pilots have reported seeing monarchs flying as high as 11,000 feet, riding the wind to cover massive distances.
As they travel further south, the days are still warm, but the nights remind them that winter chases them.
Their camouflage is perfect. Closed wings mimic dry leaves, hiding them from nocturnal hunters.
The journey takes a physical toll. Wings tatter and colors fade, but the drive to continue remains broken.
Texas is a crucial corridor. It is the funnel where the eastern population converges before entering Mexico.
Besides nectar, they need water and minerals. Mud puddles provide essential salts for their survival. The landscape shifts from green forests to arid plains. The challenges change, but the direction is constant.
They find rest wherever they can, adapting to the changing geography of the continent.
They crossed international lines without stopping. To them, there are no countries, only the path to survival.
In Mexico, their arrival often coincides with the Day of the Dead.
Local legends say these butterflies carry the souls of the departed, returning to visit their loved ones.
As they get closer, scattered groups merge into massive streams. The air becomes thick with the sound of wings.
Millions of individual lives, all focused on a single geographic coordinate they have never seen before.
Ahead lies the Trans-Mexican Volcanic Belt, high-altitude mountains that hold the secret sanctuary.
They must climb to an altitude of 3,000 meters. The air is thin, and the temperature drops again. It seems contradictory to fly into the cold mountains to escape winter, but this specific cold is perfect. The Oyamel fir trees offer a unique microclimate. Not too hot, not too cold. Just right for hibernation.
After 2 months and 4,000 kilometers, they have arrived. It is a miracle of navigation and endurance that defies logic.
They cloak the trees in a living blanket. Branches bend under the collective weight of thousands of insects.
By clustering together, they share body heat and protect each other from the rain and wind.
From the air, the forest appears to be rusting. But it is a vibrant, living orange.
Here, they will enter a state of diapause, a suspended animation to conserve energy for the long winter.
On sunny days, the forest explodes into motion. They fly to nearby streams to drink before returning to the safety of the cluster.
Water is life. They crowd the banks of mountain streams, drinking their fill.
People travel from all over the world to witness this spectacle, standing in silent reverence. The sanctuaries are protected. Local communities work hard to safeguard the butterflies and their habitat.
Winter nights in these mountains can reach freezing temperatures. It is a precarious existence.
Those on the outside of the cluster shield, and those on the inside. Some may not survive the coldest nights.
Death is part of the cycle. The fallen provide nutrients for the forest floor, feeding the trees that host them. Even here, they are not entirely safe. Some birds have adapted to eat them, despite their toxicity. January is the heart of winter. They remain mostly dormant, living off the fat reserves they built up months ago. But slowly, the season begins to turn. The sun climbs a little higher each day. As February arrives, warmth returns. The colony begins to wake up. This is the moment of awakening. The sky becomes a blizzard of orange and black.
Their focus shifts. It is no longer about survival, but about the future. It is time to mate.
The super generation that flew 4,000 kilometers is nearing the end of its life. Their final task is to pass the torch. They need fuel for the journey north. Not to Canada, but just far enough to lay their eggs.
The Great Migration reverses. They leave the safety of the Mexican mountains.
The return journey is different. These individual butterflies will not make it all the way back to Canada.
They reach Texas and the southern United States. Here, they find the first milkweed of spring.
With the last of her energy, the female lays her eggs. Her journey is complete.
The generation that flew the marathon dies. But they have secured the next link in the chain.
A few days later, a new life emerges. A ravenous caterpillar.
This new generation has one purpose: to eat, grow, and continue the journey north.
The transformation begins again. The miracle of metamorphosis.
A new butterfly is born. It knows nothing of Mexico, yet it knows it must fly north.
It takes 3 to 4 generations to complete the return trip to Canada. A relay race across a continent.
Each generation pushes further north, following the blooming of the milkweed. By summer, they have reclaimed their northern range.
They bring color and life to our summers, unaware of the epic history their ancestors survived.
Conservationists and gardeners are planting milkweed, creating way stations to help them survive.
Protecting their habitat is the only way to ensure this miracle continues. And so, the cycle comes full circle.
the supergeneration is born once more.
This butterfly will live longer than its parents or grandparents. It has a destiny. It will never see its offspring. Its only goal is to reach a mountain in Mexico it has never known.
Driven by instinct, fueled by nature, and guided by the stars.
Monarch's migration is a testament to life's persistence. A fragile wing beat against the wind, carrying the weight of a species' survival.